Hello, everyone. I chose the right thing the first time. Ignore everything that you saw earlier. Um, Welcome back to our stream. We are excited to have you here on this wonderful December 1st day. Um, Nothing festive, because I know some of us are Grinches. But other
Damn
than
right.
that, I'll just kind of start things off by saying, my name is Nick. I play Lostrata Stonecrag. And we're going to get into this Curse of the Azure Bond session by saying, the party is split in three ways. I'm scared. And I'm going to just follow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow what everyone else does until I get a bearing of where I need to be. So I'm gonna pass things off to Rosie.
Why always me?
Because you're beautiful.
My name is Lyra. I play a human warlock who gets into a lot of trouble and apparently doesn't think choices through. And has a familiar who also doesn't help the situation. So now I'm in trouble, and we're not very conspicuous anymore. So that's me in a nutshell.
The
Colt?
stealth part of your mission lasted, 45 minutes?
I tried, okay? I was undercover as the inventor of the spork.
It also doesn't help that you basically like slapped the dude's ass and then showed some cleavage. It was like, hey, and then he was like, oh, what the fuck?
He seemed like he needed a smile in his life. I just gave him a little pat on his butt.
Didn't help.
If only that was that easy. If only it was that easy. I'd be more popular than I am now.
I can't follow all that up.
What did you do wrong?
Absolutely nothing. I was perfect. I was a machine in everything I did. No, my name is Derek, and I play Colt Belthorn. I'm a monk. Also an attempted corrector of problems. But you know that's that. I was a troubleshooter. What can I say? I shot some trouble and made more trouble. So I think that's really all about for me. So although now I am in a disguise and trying to sneak around the city.
Shooting trouble, but you mean punting turtles.
Pretty awesome.
He's not really a turtle.
Turtle.
No.
Well, he was the second I kicked him, and then he wasn't anymore.
Did he survive?
Yep.
Oh, did you get the recap on this?
Oh,
I'll go back when it comes to my portion. Let's get Lauren's introduction.
Yeah, go ahead, Lauren.
Oh, well, that's good. Yay. Hi, I'm Lauren. I play Wim, a tiefling sorcerer. Broken Horn. She tends to make people mad, like a crown of madness on a guard. He's trying to hold her in place, and then she swept away. And then someone took her elsewhere. She still has the list of people though, but the crown of madness is pretty boss on. Yeah, and then back to Kevin.
Alright, so yeah, I'm Kevin. I DM this ragtag group of miscreants. I am not in control.
Yes, you are.
No, I do not attempt to be in control. I am merely trying to keep this craft from hitting one of the walls as it rushes down the river.
Quickly.
So yeah, last session you guys started out in a pretty tight spot at the beginning, where you were in this tavern in Zental Keep, hostile territory.
Everything's hostile.
It is. But this one, Zental Keep's a little bit different. It's a very in-your-face oppression that's hard
to really got in its face.
Yeah, it's hard to not see it. It's everywhere. And Lyra and her familiar got into a bit of a incident with a guard sergeant. We're not entirely sure what Tail did. There was a lot of all you really know. Thail.
I thought it was Thail.
Just change your name to Fiona and we'll just call it a day.
No, I'll get it right. You didn't get to listen to Derek try to twist out Sutha for one of Chris's characters.
Hey, look, I got it 9 months late. No, I don't know how long ago it was, but I got it eventually.
So that ended with a muddy, wet guard sergeant confronting the group in the middle of this tavern. And Lyra, acting before thinking, says, "Sorry, Sergeant, you turtle now." And
I was trying to explain to him that I didn't mean to get him dirty.
Mhm.
And
So-
he can't speak human when he's in turtle form.
So yeah, and then as the other two, the guards in there were stunned at this blatant display of magic power. Colt attempting to solve, but by at least the guards' opinion of things, escalating. Snatched Sergeant Turtle up off the floor, ran down the street with him, and kicked him up onto a roof, where he changed back into a sergeant and was calling for guard assistance. I believe it was then when Colt realized how easy it is to unpolymorph a thing. So he runs up the side of the building to finish the job and kicks the guy back down to the street level.
Oh my fucking god.
Runs down the side of the wall, gives the guy a going away kick to the junk, and then runs up another wall and begins heading down the street on one of the balconies.
Did that guy live?
Unfortunately, yes.
He's
Yeah,
gonna have nightmares for the rest of his life about that. The wall climbing is not a great touch.
And yeah, he quickly had every guard in the area running after him down the street. Volna, Lastrada, and Wim left by the front door in the middle of all this distraction and disappeared in the opposite direction with Olive guiding them. Now,
Yep.
Lyra had decided to nope out of the situation and ran for the kitchen. When you get into the kitchen, it's a busy place. I mean, there's 5 or 6 kitchen staff here doing their various food or dish related things. And you're looking for a back door out.
Yep, I'm working the latches. We're leaving. Going home.
Okay.
Going somewhere else. Expeditious retreat this bitch.
I'm pretty sure you're out of spell slots.
What?
You may be invisible though.
Shit.
I think you cast greater invisibility when you left the table.
I cast that before I used polymorph.
Oh, that's right. That's what made you. Yeah, you can't concentrate on 2 spells at once.
Is polymorph for concentration? Yeah, it is. Fuck.
I'm very certain the polymorph is greater invisibility.
I can't figure out how many spell slots I have. I know I use greater invisibility and polymorph.
Yeah,
But
greater
that's it.
invisibility. Yeah,
You should
you're
have the-
out. That's your 2.
I only have 2?
You should have the check
Uh-huh.
boxes, yeah.
I
You
don't
got
have any check boxes.
Yeah, you do. They're right there. 2 little red boxes next to packed. If you scroll down your spell list where it says 5th level.
Oh. Oh, that's so sad. I have nothing.
You have your cantrips, and you have any of your invocation abilities that don't require casting a spell slot.
I have my disguise kit.
Mm-hmm. So, you rush into this busy kitchen. You're looking for the back door. When you make your mad dash for that back door, and this kitchen staff aren't really getting out of your way, how does that start?
I gently without pushing them into a stove, get them the fuck out of my way, and keep going.
Excuse me, coming through.
Yeah, basically. Like, I'm not, like, gonna hurt them or anything, but, like, no, y'all got to move.
Okay, alright. I want to start with a sleight of hand to get that door unlatched.
Haha! 18.
Okay. The door wasn't really locked from the inside, but it's got just one of those complicated latches that takes a while to figure out. So you eventually jiggle and twist that handle the right way to get it to pop open. And it's one of those like sets of doors that open out above a set of stairs coming up out of a basement level.
Oh my god.
Um,
Is there, like, a bulkhead?
a bulkhead?
Like, what did you say? It's like a what?
Like some houses have an exit from the basement.
Yeah,
Which
like
has those...
where there's a bulkhead.
Okay, sure, we can call it that.
Wait, are you talking? No, it's not. Bulkheads are for the
Yeah,
basement
ship.
of a building. I don't think
It's
what you're
not like
talking
a
about
ship.
is.
A bulkhead is like the ship, like.
No, but the bulkhead
It's
is also.
hang on. It's a door.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
a door. We'll talk about what a bulkhead is
Just a
after the
normal
stream.
door? I know what
Yeah,
a bulkhead
yeah.
is. People paint them every day.
Sell a door. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cellar door thing.
You
Yeah,
honestly may have the
outside.
correct term for it. I don't know. It's just not game
Like the big
relevant.
metal door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bulkhead door. That yeah.
New Englanders
Okay.
unite.
I hate. Why?
I will yield
I'm a city
to
girl.
your
I don't know
professional
this.
knowledge.
All surface enamel. Sorry.
So
Sorry, out of work mode.
you flint the doors open and start rushing up the stairs to get back out to the street.
Hauling
And
ass.
there is a man standing at the top of the steps, like he was waiting for you, looking down directly at you.
Deliveries this way. Keep
He's
running.
wearing a ornate black and purple robe.
What the fuck does that mean? Do I know
Um,
what that means?
mm,
Are you in the cult of the dragon? Because I'm not one of you.
no. Those guys are nutters. We don't deal with those guys.
Can I hide now?
Would you like to go someplace else? I can take you someplace else.
No, are you gonna like lock me up?
To be determined. And he reaches out for your wrist.
Hold please, insight check.
Give me the inside check.
I don't
What are
feel
you
safe. I'm trying to see if he's gonna like kidnap me. That's 18 plus 19. I got a solid 1 to that.
So what was the total?
19 total.
Okay. It doesn't really look like it's attack-like. He's just reaching out to touch your arm.
Fuck it, let's go.
And
Just
as
touch
soon
me.
as that hand hits your arm, his other hand snaps through a quick spell motion. There is a white flash of light that the rest of the party members saw from the tavern, and you were gone.
Cool. Safe, guys.
Okay, bye.
Come find me.
You find yourself on a large tower rooftop, maybe 30 feet across, circular. There's a set of stairs going down into the tower off to one side, and then all surrounding you on all sides is the sprawling city of Zental Keep. You are located high up on top of the hill where all of the oligarchs and rich merchants have secured all of their true wealth.
Okay, I'm gonna be as far away from the edge as possible so he can't push me off, and then I'm gonna like kind of like get low so he can't throw me off. I don't know.
He just watches you silently for a while as you take this defensive stance.
This is awfully high up.
Well, yeah.
I've still got my broom. I'm good. Never mind. I feel better.
You are amazingly difficult to find.
Huh?
I've been looking for you and your companions the last 3 months.
Are you supposed to kill us?
I don't think I need to.
Okay. That sounds nice.
The enchantment you're carrying on your arm.
You can get it off?
No. But it prevents anyone from scrying upon you. I had to blanket the entire city in a detect magic field and wait
Oh.
for someone to do something dramatic. Thankfully, you did not waste much time, and I was not disappointed in the amount of effort it took.
I made some poor choices.
And that brings you here now with me. Oh, I should not be rude. I am a Manchun.
Mew, get off the printer. You're making it do something.
Wow, that's a dramatic end. I'm Mitchune. Me you!
I don't know. She just printed something.
Don't trust the Fu Manchu!
Do I know who that is?
Give me a history check.
That was actually a crit +2. I'm having a good day now that I'm not
Okay.
in the other game.
Manchun's easy name to remember. He's popped in and out of prominence in the North for the last 150 to 200 years. He's a Archmage level wizard who's been associated with the Black Network and the Zentarum.
So he's not a good dude.
If his reputation is accurate, no.
Is he cute?
More more on that type of handsome you would get out of like a 50-year-old celebrity type.
I dig it.
I'm sure you
Feeling
do.
that vibe. Like
You know,
Tom Hardy.
he's got some years on him, but he wears those years well.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I am not the Manchun.
What?
I am a clone. Okay, I'll have to start farther back in the beginning, I suppose.
When mommy and daddy.
The Manchun, or as I like to call him, Manchun Prime, is excessively paranoid regarding his own death and destruction. Probably because he has been killed and destroyed many times. But he has this wonderful array of failsafes. One of them is a procedure to create an arcane clone. Upon the destruction of his original form, he is then transported to the clone and reactivated in a new body a couple of weeks later.
How do you feel about this way of life?
It's caused me some very specific complications. I was awoken early.
So are you
You're
him?
preemie.
Wait, so you've been So you're not even supposed to be awake right now.
No, not at all.
You're Earth 2 Manchun.
No, more like Ben Reilly Spider-Man.
Can you like put it in Orphan Black terms? I'll get that.
See, what Manchun had done is he had prepared for the potential eventuality that someone would destroy multiples of his clones in rapid succession. So what he did was he started making a lot of extra clones. I've destroyed 3 of them myself.
Why?
Self-defense?
So wait, can he still be downloaded into you, and then you would cease to be?
I don't think so. Best I can offer on that one.
That's so
Downloaded.
fucked up. I'd be so pissed.
I tell you, I'm having a little bit of trouble coming to grips with it.
Me too.
That zealot Fazul was monkeying around in Manchun Prime's affairs while Prime was out of town. And in some of that ham-handed searching, I was activated.
Does Prime know?
I would assume that if he knew, he would have destroyed me by now.
Okay. So what do you need? Because you wouldn't have tried to find us if...
Currently, assuming that Manchun Prime does not know I'm aware, the only one who does is Fazul.
Spell it out for me, because I'm not getting it.
Fazul's the one who controls the 3rd bond on your arm.
Okay.
He of the great mustache.
The what?
He has a pretty epic mustache.
Okay. Stupid name, but whatever.
The you kind of just got to see the
What? He of the great mustache. Ooh, fucking badass. Don't want to face him in battle.
Don't fight his
I'm
Him and
mustache.
Squirrel
I was
Enemy.
thinking Fu Manchu, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, I have that mustache, Fu Manchu. Completely different people. So yeah. I'm
There we
so
are.
confused.
In chat.
I am gonna cut that mustache.
Yeah, it looks like something I really do want to cut too. I want to take some like play scissors and just kind of like snip.
I'm gonna pull it off.
No, that hurts.
So we have a very similar goal.
He looks like he's chafing.
So we need to kill that guy, right?
I believe it is literally in your best interest, unless you want to be his pawn for whatever plan he's got cooked up for you.
Nope. And are you gonna kill Prime so you can be Prime?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
You've made a splash quickly in your short time here.
I was just trying to explain myself.
You're not doing a good job.
Fuck you. I didn't know that he would have the mind of into a turtle.
You're going to want to keep that more on the down low. The guards of Zental Keep are eager and violent.
Apparently.
Now, what do you know of your link to Zul?
Nothing?
Thing. So you don't know what his plans for you are?
If somebody told me, I've already forgotten.
I love it.
That's who I am as a person.
I love it.
I probably can't even pronounce what town we're in.
Great.
He's like, great. I got the dumbass of the group.
Yeah. Cool. I thought I actually got someone
Let's
good. Now
connect
this
you with
fucker.
your companion.
You
No,
this,
probably
no.
wanted the tiefling or the
Or-
elf.
this dumb
I don't know
bitch
who
and her
they
dumb
are.
bitch
Eight
juice.
strikes.
You've cleared 2 of the bonds beforehand, so I'm sure you know how that part works.
We do the thing goes away. Right?
Or we can't.
Well, the bond goes away when you kill the one who holds it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll relay that to my teammates who can make better decisions.
I like that Manchu. He knows what he's talking about, right? Manchu.
Yeah, I like this guy.
I like my. This is
Manchu
the version of
too.
Manchu.
Oh,
Manchu 2.0.
Manchu too. I'm gonna call you New Prime, son, because I'm rooting for you.
But you won't want his. Would he get his? I'm not here.
So you haven't determined what Fazul is trying to use you for.
I don't know. Games?
Are you aware of the problems Fazul's been having?
No, not at all. I know absolutely nothing.
The High Inquisitor of Bane arrived in the city 2 days ago.
Sounds political.
It is. The High Inquisitor is one of the few who can pull rank on Fazul inside the church. They're probably upset with how much dealing on the side he's been doing to increase his own power and not those of the church.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't take too much to topple him from power here in the city, should the High Inquisitor decide to remove him.
Okay.
So if you can arrange a situation where Fazul is discredited or embarrassed in front of the High Inquisitor, that will get him away from this source of power that his position gives him at the center of the church.
Would it have to be better than making his pants fall, showing off his tighty whities? Because that's what I'm good at, but
I don't think that would be enough on its own.
I don't suppose you have any ideas, so I don't have to figure it out myself. Advance my plot.
You might want to find out what he was doing rooting around in Manchun's affairs.
Okay. How? Like, like, we're wanted now? So, like, we're kind of fucked. Do you have any, like, polyjuice potion, or, you know?
Oh, I have many, many items. You need something to give you a
Can I look like a guard?
I don't think you'd be able to act like one.
Totes good. Totes good.
Shit.
I'll just grumble
Spicy.
at everyone. Get me a drink for free.
Get me some dumb bitch juice.
I want some fucking ale on the house.
Oh
Or I'm
my
raising your taxes.
fucking god.
See? I got this. No? Okay.
Let me see. You've got. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have something that'll help you.
Okay. And in exchange, you're not gonna try to kill us after? We could just, like, be best friends and shit? New Prime? Oh, shit. I worship you. Today.
Friends is a bit of a stretch.
Motherfucker.
Um,
I do like paychecks. I'm very good at being sneaky.
Are you casting friends? That's what I
Are
want to
you?
know.
No.
That's all I want to know. Like, I hear friends. Like,
no, I'm
I
very
don't
good
have
at
any
being.
spell slots.
Are
oh,
you
that's
very?
right. That's right. I
Are
forgot.
you?
I'm
Are
very
you
good at
very
being
good at
sneaky.
But
Keep
are
you on the
you?
payroll, you know? I have a +6 to stealth. And investigation. And I'm a very good liar.
Are you?
+9, bitch.
Are you?
Makes you hot.
But
No.
are you really though?
I'm gonna
Oh,
persuade him.
dude.
+9 to that too. I'm gonna persuade you to keep me on payroll. New Prime.
Okay.
We'll be friends soon enough.
Yo, Prime, 1v1 me in COD, knives only.
So wait, this guy
Prime
looks like that
2.0.
great.
This
This
is
guy
Prime
look
2.0.
like the blonde guy or that ugly like Cobra guy?
He kind of looks like the ugly Cobra guy before the Cobra guy got the mask.
Oh.
The ugly Cobra guy.
It's like I don't want to. Well, but he looks like Tom Hardy, so it's all good. Okay.
Get you for this, Joe.
Yeah, Manchun's had a colorful history. There was a thing known as the Manchun Wars, where it was different Manchun clones fighting each other for supremacy.
Oh.
He reaches into a pocket and slowly pulls out a black silk bag.
Black what?
Silk.
Black silk bag.
Oh, I thought you said soap bag. I'm like, you're not beating me with that.
I
I've
want
seen that movie, and that's not happening.
I want to sell you some soap.
You're not
Um,
Sergeant Piling me.
He motions like he's going to toss it to you, and then does.
Okay.
What
He
will
just
you
wants
do?
to make sure that you were ready to catch it.
Please don't make me dex it.
No. That's dust of disappearance. If you throw a pinch of that in the air, you and everyone within 10 feet of you will become invisible.
Cool.
There's enough uses in there to use that 3 times.
And then at the count of midnight, we turn into pumpkins.
Yes.
Dust of disappearance is an item you can add to your character sheet. It's already in D&D Beyond. But it'll last for 2 to 4 minutes or until someone takes an attack action.
Very cool. So, dust of disappearance.
Yep.
So, or it could, like, make me and Fail invisible, like, 20 times if we don't share, right? I'm just kidding.
And did they ever tell you what that's made out of?
What?
There's a lot of things it could be made out of.
How many fairies did they have
As
to
a
grind out
one I've
for that?
heard, one I've heard is
Well, I'm
ground
still here.
But yeah. Now, you do have a more immediate problem too. You've become separated from your companions or friends. Companion.
We'll just say companions for now.
Associates.
Wow. Rude.
They don't really talk to me much.
Rude.
Okay, so we're just gonna go with known associates.
Yeah, I don't even remember your name, Nick. What are you? Lysistrata?
Lysistrata? No, you fucking bitch.
You're in too many games with me.
I am.
Or are you Kix?
No, I'm Lystrata.
Okay.
Kix is Friday.
And then drumstick or something? I don't even know.
The drumstick is lost since this past week.
Wow.
Who knows?
Wow.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I don't think it is, but
Unfortunately, I can't locate them directly because of the bond.
I'll find them. I'm pretty good at that.
I had a lot of junk that helps. I had a lot of junk. You've seen me. I'm a friend. I had vials. I was like the lady from Labyrinth who like was taking garbage on her back, carrying it around.
My God.
It's totally her. She collected all things. She's like, you never know what you can experiment on. So you saw
Gross.
something.
I could totally find them if you put me roundabout in the same area and let me get my disguise kit on first.
Yeah. What tiefling has missing a horn? Again, in a city full of humans.
He points to the south, across the river.
Could you like teleport me? Because I really don't want to walk there.
Smart. I like him. You should be able to do that if he's
He's
that
got
cool.
so much tricks.
Oh,
I'm out of
is he better than
spells.
Prime? He needs
That's
to be better
like
than Prime.
5 miles away, and we
Can
just
you not
walked
do
all the way
that?
to this
Oh,
town.
sorry.
You could find some place to go take a rest.
God, lazy.
After an hour,
We
you get
just
your spells
walked
back.
here. A whole hour?
Is that
Yeah.
arcane recovery? Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's how warlocks.
Ah, nice.
What the fuck?
Just
You
a short
regain your
rest.
How
spells
am I
on a
just
short-
finding this out at level 9? Oh, I thought we were level 6. Okay, we're good.
You
Well,
alright?
thank you for your assistance. How am I gonna get out of
It's
this
fine,
tower?
it's fine.
Can I just walk down? Or do you have like Rapunzel here? I just climb down her hair.
Does
We're
that
gonna be
broom on,
best
That would be
friends.
does that broom on your back actually work?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh,
You need to be
God.
stealthy though. Stealthy.
We're gonna be best friends.
Can you help me be stealthy?
Jesus Christ.
No,
That's best buddy.
no, we're not friends. I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
Aw,
why are
but
you
new
begging for help?
Prime.
We're actually
You're begging.
just
You're
like,
begging, Prime.
oh God.
Beg a little bit more.
Maybe after you prove you're useful and you separate
Oh.
yourself
Oh,
from
who needs more?
all of
Who's
those
better?
attachments, pointing to your bonds.
Hmm.
Okay, Mr. Hardy. I'll see you soon.
Oh my God. Stop.
He's the first to die.
No, he's not.
I'll try to keep an eye on your progress as best I can.
Clone pride.
If you need anything, just start asking around on the streets for me, and I'll hear.
That's just so sad.
That's-
how he said
I'm,
it.
what? I'll sound like a fucking crazy person. Have you
Perhaps.
seen Prime 2?
Just ask for Mensch. It's best that no one else knows how many clones are active right now.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I
and-
wish you luck in your future endeavors.
With that, he flicks his wrist and casts another spell and just drops straight through the floor.
Ah, a man who likes an entrance and an exit. Got it.
Leaving you alone on the rooftop.
I'm gonna like fly away. Well, I'm gonna disguise myself, then fly away.
Okay.
Let's clarify that.
So what disguise do you want to put on? What can you pull out of your bag to change your look with?
I'm gonna have a wig that looks like really gross.
Oh God.
And I have fake dirt to put on my face because I don't want to put real dirt on it. I'm gonna make myself look homeless as fuck.
What's the difference? It'll still give you pimples, regardless what it is.
I have
No,
costume
it
dirt.
It will make you break out. No
Trust
difference.
me, I have stolen nothing but the finest makeup for my complexion. I rely on my looks on the reg, so
I use some
Yeah.
MAC
if
Cosmetics
anything,
dirt.
it's like a clay mask, you know?
Oh my
It's gonna
God.
be great when it comes off. I'm gonna exfoliate the shit
Alright,
out of myself.
so you're going full witch on this one.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh.
Yep. I'm just gonna walk around and be like, excuse me, dearie.
Alright.
Yeah.
Us and Alchemist is all a joke. They're lying to you. It's all fake.
So let's slide over to Colt, who was, last I recall, in a bar.
Yeah, okay, so the last thing that actually happened is I made it to that bar, I had a couple of drinks, and then I got worried, so the next thing I did was sneak around and grab components to make my my disguise.
That's right.
Yep. And then I was heading out I was gonna head out in disguise in the night, back towards that. There's basically an intersection where I saw them turn off, and instead of going there myself, I kept going the other way to kind of.
So you want to kind of do a walking search of that area?
Yeah, back in that area. Yep.
Okay.
In disguise.
Sure. And your roles you wrote down for that. You had, which one was the one that you did really badly on?
Actually constructing the disguise itself.
Okay.
And a
So
21 for the stealth check.
You included stilts with that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're wobbling around a bit and kind of have to fake being drunk to keep moving with these wobbly stilts.
Yep. That's what I got for athletics, so why not?
All right. So you're going down these streets. Most of them you haven't been down before. You know, the streets are laid out on a fairly orderly grid system. So it's pretty easy to remember that you're 2 blocks over from that street you knew. So getting lost here is not easy. But it does take you a while to walk up and down these streets, particularly if you're trying to not make it a obvious search pattern. The only one you would see, could possibly see out on the streets right now might be Olive. Because your other friends are likely holed up. You saw them head off with Olive. She knows the city. So where do you think you might find her at?
Olive? Well, she obviously wasn't at the last bar that I was at, so maybe I will wobbly stilts and all make my way to the next, like another bar kind of on the way, because she's a bard, from my understanding, and if anything, somebody would be able to tell me if she had come in, because how many halflings are in the town or anything. So yeah, I think my first step would be to go to the next tavern that I find that's kind of in that direction towards where we kind of broke off ranks.
You find yourself in front of another corner tavern on one of these big apartment blocks. This one's got a sign hanging out in front of it, Brazen Boar. And this one you can actually smell legit food coming up from. Someone's cooking a stew of some type that reaches you out in the street. When you go to check that one out in detail, it's again sunken below street level, and you think that might have something to do with keeping these places warmer in the winter. But it has a oversized hearth on the one wall, and then there are several buckets of stew simmering above the coals in this hearth. And this place is busy. You do see some bards between songs over on a not exactly a stage area. It's just the kind of like the one corner where a few tables are pushed far enough away where they're not taking up table space.
Yeah, so I think my first step would actually be to make my way through the crowd, over to the bards, and if I can get one of them to kind of lean down. I don't want to say this too loud, even though I'm sure it's pretty noisy in here, even though it's not probably particularly rowdy, but it is, there's a lot of people talking or whatever. But I'll make my way over to one of those bards that looks like they're just about done with whatever they were doing, at least for that moment. I don't want to interrupt them when they're playing, but I'll try to get their attention.
when an Amber Alert goes through and everyone's phone in a 5-hour radius explodes.
And out of my little poncho, the makeshift poncho I made, comes the huge ass hand. Hi.
So you get attention to this human bard. Young guy, he barely 18 or 19. And he's kind of like watching over your direction. You've got his attention, but he's not sure what you want from him.
Yep. Well, I'll walk over there and just casually go. Not even gonna make eye contact or anything. I'm just like, you seen Olive?
Wow, your operational security is horrible. Yeah, Olive's in town somewhere.
Yeah. We got separated.
He pulls you over into a corner area that's just shadowy. And it seems really convenient that there's a shadowy area for this specific conversation nearby. Are you here with her on an operation?
I'm on my own. I just have to ask Olive some questions.
She give you a passphrase?
No. Like I said, I'm not exactly alone, but I'm with a couple companions, and we're just looking to touch bases. We just met her outside town a little while ago, so there's no operation here.
Okay, so you're an asset. I got it. Okay. Give me an insight check on this guy.
At least the first part's right. I am an ass.
But you're a set of asses.
The nice beginning insight check of nat 20 to a 23.
He's given off all of those obvious signs of Harper-style covert agent work. And he appears to be a little perturbed that you're not up to date on security.
Well, you see, I can easily explain all of this, right? If you can't tell by my impressive disguise, I'm just trying to lay low in town. I arrived here, somebody after me. I just kind of know Olive a little bit, not really a lot. I'm not a bard. I don't play any stringed instruments. I don't really work with anybody but a couple of my companions.
Okay.
That's really all. So I don't know anything about your security.
All right. I think I can get you back in contact with your handler. I just need you to sit tight for about.
Oh, sure. No problem.
He rushes out the door soon after.
And in this dark corner, I will try to get as far back into the dark corner as I can and kind of come off of my stilts, because they're not working that well anyway now, and they're going to be kind of more of a hazard. But I want to keep them. I just want to toss them in my pack, because you never know when you want to hit somebody with a makeshift stilt. So, yeah. And I'll just wait.
That's on Colt's bucket list. Beat a man with a stilt.
Beat a man with a stilt. Yep. I kicked the turtle, and now I got to hit somebody with a stilt, and like 3 other things, and then I win the scavenger hunt.
So let's slide back to Lozdrada and Wim. The ones
Hi,
who
Wim.
currently contain all of the arcane firepower.
It's so nice being important.
And
It's
you guys
quiet.
are,
It's so quiet, right?
Yeah,
I'm
you guys have been
quiet.
sitting in this.
I'm saying I'm a little worried.
This kind of like garage. We're in like basically just a
Yeah.
garage at this
Where
point.
did Bulma go? Where did Bulma go?
You're in this You're in this garage that looks like it hasn't been cleaned out in at least 20 years.
I don't want to be in
Volna
a
has-
garage.
Volna went out because she was bored, so she went to party, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, she said something about keeping a lookout, but you really think she just wanted to get away from the constant noise of you two talking?
We're not loud and
Wow,
annoying. Like, what the fuck?
Nick, thank you.
The last thing she did as she left the room was judge you.
Of course.
She judged without even consideration.
I know. Like,
Like,
why would she even
for-
do that?
Honestly.
So rude.
So okay. So we're missing everybody.
Mhm.
Olive went one way. She said to stay here, which I get. And it is a quiet, safe space. So you kind of climb around, dear. I don't mean to say that any which way terribly.
You
But
barely
you're
notice
climbing
your own
around.
flag.
You're really you're kind of loud, sweetie. So, but I also don't want to go alone. And let me see what I have. I don't know what I have to help with that, but
Wait, we're
Um,
going somewhere? I thought we were supposed to stay here and be safe.
and then we'll be bored. Are you bored? I'm bored.
I mean, kind of, but like, so spontaneous.
I don't know because I'm worried. I don't know where anyone is. I don't know
Yeah,
if
but I'm so
here.
loud and clunky, girl. I can't go out
That,
there.
why do you think I prefaced that with that?
You know, we should go out, but
I believe
Eh.
you guys spent at least a full night here.
I think. Oh, we did. Oh, so we're ready for everyone to get to us. So did they all
Yeah.
spend a full night with their thing?
Well,
they
we're
did?
kind of trying to get everybody's timeline synced up again.
Okay.
You guys are a bit farther ahead than the rest just because of where I left you.
We ran.
But the reason I said that, Nick, is if you wanted to swap some spells around
oh,
and maybe
hi,
find
fuck.
something.
Yeah, we could do that, and we would get
Yeah.
up really early in the morning.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah,
From the guard.
before we go
Sure, I'm fine
out,
with
let
that.
me just get some spells done.
Oh, like you know what? Let's rest.
Um,
But we want to. I mean, I'm a little impulsive, but I will.
So, yeah, I can.
And
I
your
can
fancy armor.
I can see the planning session that goes on between Wim and Lastrada.
Oh,
without-
it is just reactionary. Oh,
So what will we need? Destroy or create water, maybe? I don't know.
lives. Destroy lives. I think that will
Destroy lives, girl. I do
yes.
that anyways. Let's just do that.
Yeah, you know, because these are not nice people. Because me and you, we are not the best people.
No,
around
we're
here.
awful. We're
you know?
fucking disgusting.
I know. I
Like,
know. If you're not human, hey. that's you.
yeah, I know. Like,
Just
whatever. Fuck us for being whatever we are. It's not like
Fine.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't hate them. I don't really do.
But hey, you know what? I think
I met them.
like relatable.
know?
But you know what I think I should do? I think I should try to locate an object, and see if we can maybe find someone. Because I know,
Oh, we should find our friends. Yeah,
Our
that's right.
buddy
Other
Colt-
than destroy people. I know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I get one.
but you know, Colt had those like big
fancy
fucking
garments.
yes, the big punchy thingies. Let's see if I can maybe try and locate them by casting locate object.
How many? Well, first, how many times can you do that?
I can do that fucking 3 times if I wanted to.
We have 3 people that are missing.
Oh my god!
One, two. Yeah, that's right.
But
One,
I
two.
don't know what the fuck everyone else had. I mean,
So, well, you want to look for Volna's bow and Lyra's broom.
oh, I was gonna say Volnus.
Volna's not misplaced. She's just nearby off screen.
I was gonna
Well,
do Volna's
I know, but
disapproval
she-
and
Well, that works. Actually, that's probably better than her bow. I'm sure she would drop her bow so no one finds her because that's pretty, first choice.
Right. And
Yeah.
Nick,
mhm.
locate object is a second level spell.
Yes.
So you could potentially cast that using a higher level spell slot as well. So you could potentially cast that like 10 times.
Oh,
I
that's
was only
true.
going
Well, it's weird because it
for-
doesn't
we're
it
looking
doesn't
for
show
friends.
that in any of my
I know.
in the higher level, so I didn't realize that I could do that. Thank you for I could do that a million different times. So,
So cool.
Now, the limitation to that is going to be its range.
1,000 feet. Yep.
Yeah.
Which 1,000 feet is pretty decent.
It's roughly a city block.
So I mean, what I could do is I could definitely try and cast it from where I am right now, or where we are, or maybe go a little bit further. So what is your?
Why not?
Do you want to go out and venture, girl? Do you want to go out there and like let's do it, or do you want to stay here and be like, yeah?
Well, I mean, do you trust Olive? I don't know how I feel. I mean, it felt okay, but still, like,
She's all we got.
tummy.
Like, we gotta be trustworthy, I guess. Because listen, I don't want to fucking die, okay? Because I'm not a human.
Well, well, neither am I. Like, is your life better than mine?
No,
Okay, well,
I'm a
good.
piece
Well,
of
thank
shit. I mean, let's just be
you.
honest.
Oh, sweet! Give us space. You were not that. Don't do that. Oh, you were lovely and amazing. No, that's not what I meant you to do.
But yeah, how about we grab Volna, who's outside,
So like
staring.
a villain. She's so
And-
cool and
yeah,
judging.
Exactly,
Yeah.
judging, and let's
We'll just
go.
whistle. She'll know our whistle, I'm sure. I'll do disguise self,
I was
just so
like,
I look
yo,
human.
Volna. I'll
Okay, so-
I don't know what I'll
I
do.
will look like a nondescript human that won't cause any trouble.
Okay.
And just like anything else I saw as we were walking around, no one will pick me out of the crowd.
And the fairly distinguishable dwarf in hundreds of pounds of heavy metal armor.
I could polymorph you. Do you want to be polymorphed, my son?
Just please don't polymorph me
Not
into.
that you're my... Whatever you want to be, you tell me.
I was gonna say I'll grab some snow and put that on me, but I'm like, wait, no. There's only snow outside my actual window and not outside the garage.
Now,
No, that is your real life. Not in this fantasy
could
love.
polymorph has a duration of 1 hour?
Yes, and so does the Sky Self.
Okay.
Sky
Does
Self
Sky
is
Self-
I could do
Does the sky self require concentration?
no.
Okay. So you could cast the sky self on yourself
And do polymorph.
and
Each or an hour.
polymorph Lostrada into a human.
This is to help you, my dear, but could he still have it maintain the things he has for his
You're maintaining the spells, not him.
No, I meant for like I turned him into a human, but he can maintain his own class and things like where he
Oh,
can do
yeah.
his things.
Yes.
For his fanciness. Okay.
If you're still the same creature type, humanoid,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can still cast spells,
Yeah.
etc.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cool! I could do
So-
motivational speech at one point.
If you want to, would you like to be taller? Let me know with polymorph.
Oh my god, yes, please! I'm sick of being.
I will get him as tall as I can make him with polymorph.
I'm
I will
si-
look brown eye. You want blonde no, blonde hair,
blonde
what?
eyes.
Golden eyes. Sorry. I'm really excited. I learned this thing. So we went to.
Yes, I want to be 5'6" and not 5'0", please.
So,
Are you sure 5'8"? Not sure.
Please,
Sorry.
Shut up! Don't mention that. It's so bad.
after a little bit of negotiation on his final
Whatever he
appearance,
wants to be, I will polymorph him to whatever he wants to
you
look for an
two-
hour.
you two
As we
soon
look for
end up
people.
looking indistinguishable from any two
Yes.
people walking down the streets of Zentelkeep.
Hi, my name's Keith.
That's really good. That's all the name. Yes. Locate people. I keep plugging it in.
Ew, gross.
Locate people. What are you doing? Locate
Now,
them.
something you have picked up on is that spellcasting on the streets would get attention.
No, I would do that inside because we're in the warehouse.
Yep.
Maybe.
The first one you cast from the warehouse,
I would do both inside.
searching for one for Colt, one for Lyra.
Oh, his thing. What was thinking? Sorry. So, you tell me. You tell him.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you're gonna cast your locate object,
Mm-hmm.
casting here from the garage, no big deal. You're inside. But as you go through and search, you're gonna have to either find some place to hide, or deal with eventually guards seeing you casting spells on the street.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to find my watch. It's brown. Okay, yeah, no, what I'll do is, if I cast it, hold on, let me see, because I don't think it is a concentration up to 10 minutes. But if I do it once, will I kind of have an idea as to where, if I find it, I'll be
Well-
like, oh,
Yeah, you can cast it once and walk around for a while. And then if you become within 1,000 feet of it while you're walking, you would get to know its location.
okay. But there wouldn't be something coming off of me while I'm concentrating, right?
Not something that's easy to detect. Someone with an actual detect magic spell could tell that you're under an enchantment.
Okay. Okay, so I'm okay with that, but if I need to recast it, obviously I'm gonna hide. I'm not gonna do it out in the
Okay.
middle of fucking nowhere. You know?
You're pretty tight with how magic works. You know, that's literally a major aspect of God.
I'm tight.
If you wanted to cast that spell in a way that would minimize its susceptibility to detect magic,
I would rather do that because we need to be discreet as much as possible.
okay.
So I'm assuming I just kind of have to do something like cough, and then it's.
So let's see. So you come up with a theoretical process to cast a stealth version of locate object. Let's take an Arcana check to see how well that process works out.
Okay. Let's do it. What is that? That's gonna be 14.
Total.
Yeah, total. I
Okay.
rolled a 9. And I got a 5 plus.
Yeah, you figure like you can kind of turn its aura inward, so that it's not projecting outward in a glow so much. So someone would have to focus on you to determine that you've got an active spell, and that's going to let the two of you walk down the street detecting.
Okay, excellent. Hey, check this out. I can stealth.
No,
Call me the new rogue.
no, you can't stealth, but your
Shut up.
spell is stealthy.
Shut up.
He's
Let me have my
Polly.
moment.
Let him be Polly, okay?
Let me.
um,
Polly wants a cracker, goddammit. Like.
I was just looking for a thing. Oh, the locate object. How? Okay.
I need a forked twig, which is going to be easy to find in this garage because there's a pile of sticks near this old broken down jalopy.
I was just kind of see if there's any kind of indication on how it was relaying the information to you. You're walking around for like 6 minutes,
Through my nose.
Mm.
and you get a ping on Colt's gauntlets.
Bing! Bing!
Do you tell me?
No. I mean, yes, I will tell you that.
I don't know. I feel like you're my boo. We're just
Yo, I
looking
found.
serious.
I'll just be
and
like.
it's really terrible.
I'll be like, hey, let's go this way because I heard of something down here.
It's okay. Well,
Yeah, it's really cool. Amazing
I know the
nightclub.
guards are terrible.
Good
It's just terrible. I'm
drinks.
super sad about this situation.
We're like a bunch of
But
white
it's
drunk girls
essential.
walking down the street. Oh my god.
Exactly.
So
I need to maintain dental keep code, whatever it is.
yeah, everybody around you is walking quietly, heads down.
Yes. I was doing this. Yeah.
We're like the white drunk. Like, oh my god. What was that fact?
No.
Yeah,
No.
no, like people are literally like hopping to the other side of the street to avoid being anywhere near the disturbance you're causing.
I know it.
So when you get that ping on Colt, it leads you into a section of town that is a lot more heavily populated. Buildings here got an extra 2 or 3 floors on them, and
Which way? Like I don't want.
Which way? Inner compass of being. I mean, which way? Inner compass of being.
now
Well,
when
you know, I don't know.
while you're standing there, kind of figuring that out, a young man rushes out of the bar that you're kind of getting the ping off of.
Oh fuck. Okay, I think I know where he is. Let's go.
But the kid or the bar?
Hold on. I'm gonna stop the kid and be like, "Hey, is there a halfling in there causing trouble?"
No.
Cool. Who are you, and why did you come running out of there?
I'm Roger, and I'm in a hurry.
Okay, see you later, Roger. And I'm just gonna let him continue.
Great back of a set. Let's go.
Gosh, weird.
That's a hot name, Roger. What are you doing around here? I'll just let him go. I'm not interested. So, but I'm gonna continue walking. God, Derek. I'm gonna continue walking towards the bar that I'm getting the ping off.
All right, so I'm not even sure what that's supposed to be.
Pee-wee Herman's Great Adventure. It's fine. You're welcome. Large orange.
Oh my god.
When you get into this bar,
You still get a ping there, Australia?
yeah,
My
it
ping
tells you
is
exactly
25 ms.
the direct location you're looking for.
Okay.
Colt's sitting there.
Wait,
in kind
that's
of
not
like
right.
a back little booth area with the stilts on the seat next to him.
He's just giving up.
Uh-huh. Interesting. So I'm just gonna... What?
No, no.
What?
You do it.
Okay.
Go, boy.
Okay, I was gonna go approach him, but do you have a better idea?
Exactly. So I'm going to you do it. You first. I'll let you
Okay,
do it.
cool. I'm gonna go over and just casually approach Colt. And, is he asleep? What is he doing?
Colt, what are you doing?
Well, I've got my stilts off to the side. I'm kind of just sitting there. Kind of got one eye on the thing, but like I don't want to appear to be too suspicious, so I kind of lean back.
Probably have that big bowl of stew right there in front of you.
Okay, does he have
Yep.
any bread on his table?
And if I see some weirdo that I don't know, like approaching me directly,
Oh, wait,
Yes.
wait,
I'll
hold
let
on.
him go.
Hold on.
I will
Do you
let
have
him
bread
go.
on your table?
I will wait. I'll let him go because I think he's funny.
Do you have bread on your table? I need to know.
The stew was not served with rolls.
no. There's if there was bread, it's long gone.
Okay.
It would have been down in my
Go ahead
belly.
of me.
I'm gonna come up to the
The bread
table.
bowl, not bottomless.
I'm gonna come up to the table and I'm gonna put my hands down and kind of like lean and be like, "Hey, you sultry bitch! It's me, Lostrada. What's up?" And just see how your reaction is.
As a human, he looks like a human.
Don't I look
I just
beautiful?
I just lift one oversized hand, flex it a little bit till it's got a nice good fisty thing on it, and then as soon as he finally gets to the point where he says Lestrada, I like go.
I know. I look.
It's about
I
was
look
waiting for
so
you for a
different
long
with
time.
blonde eyes,
So-
dude.
let me ask you. Let me ask you one question though, right?
Yeah.
If you can answer this question, then I'll believe it's you, and then we can go.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay. When we were in that town, what happened to you on that broom?
Oh my fucking god! Will you just drop it already? I know. I fell, you asshole.
Was that because you
No, it was because her.
ride a broom?
No, it's because her broom was fucking being bullshit. Like I was fine, and then her broom decided
Yeah.
to just take off. Whatever.
Okay. All I'm hearing is I can't ride a horse. I can't ride a broom. I'm too small.
Don't embarrass me in public
So-
like this, you asshole. I'm so
But
rude.
you have confirmed that this is the true Lestrada.
Yes.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I hate you. I hate you.
Let's get out of
When
here.
they see Lestrada, like I'm assuming Lestrada.
Oh, I'm fuming.
Everything
I'm
you
like
said is
livid.
true.
I intend to leave
Everything
you
you
guys.
said is true.
I intend to leave you guys arguing.
I am
But
livid. I
you
am.
guys arguing in this bar or on your way somewhere else?
At this point, I don't even know. I'm not. I don't even want to talk to him while we're walking.
I'll look at him. Well, shouldn't we go back to wherever you guys were?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Let's just go. Rude bitch. And then,
I'm surprised you're not going clink, 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 clink right now.
oh
So
my god, I
the
hate
sound
you.
of that argument fades to the background. And
Yes, it does.
from that silence, we fade in on this cold,
I love it.
blustery tower rooftop where Lyra's been waiting for the last hour, recharging her arcane battery.
Yes, I'm feeling very recharged. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna like ride my fucking bird. Like, is that gonna be fucking weird though? Like, are people gonna notice?
Probably.
Shit.
I mean, you're normally not very stealthy when you're just kind of floating out there in the air on a broom.
Do other people often fly through the air on household
You have
objects?
not seen anyone else flying in Zental.
This fucking douchebag. I'm going to walk. I guess.
Walk.
Can I like climb
Off the
down
edge
the
of the
stairs of the tower, or do I
Oh,
literally have to fly?
The stairs that go down into the tower, the door is locked.
They're locked?
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I'm flying. Conspicuous as hell, a homeless person flying on a fucking broom. So I probably shouldn't have gone with the homeless look, because now I'm not going to be probably allowed in any bars, but,
She didn't get a full night's rest at all? Because we did. Being in the
Yeah,
warehouse?
plenty of time would have passed.
Oh, okay. So,
All of your stuff. Roz, did you freeze on us?
no,
Um,
that's just my face.
Yikes, rude.
you were you were also like your camera did that out of focus thing for a second there too.
Yeah, that's me.
So yeah,
you had a full night, right? Because if you weren't there with the guy, right?
yeah. Although like for a warlock, the difference between a short rest and a long rest isn't that much.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, we will be into the next day. You decide to hop on your broom and head down to street level, or you can fly out over the city.
No, let's go down to street level and then try to like disappear. I got my what is it? I don't think it's a spell. Yeah, I'm one with the shadows. So if I'm in dim light or darkness, I can use my action to be invisible until I move. So if somebody sees me, I'll just hide for a little bit and then
Okay, so
continue
yeah,
on. I'm doing better already.
it doesn't. Yeah, once you get deeper into the city, away from the rich houses, which tend to be more spread out, and get down into the business and trade districts and over into the foreign quarter on the south side of the river.
Mm-hmm.
Zental Keep uses these big block apartment like buildings, so you get these street canyons which have plenty of shadows in them. Once you kind of like get aware of how the environment works, you find places to hide everywhere.
Good, and I'm gonna fight. We'll call her Fiona. I'm gonna find Fiona and be like, "Listen, bitch, no more shit, cause it already blew up in our faces. But could you like stay invisible and not do anything bad and help me try to find our clan? Like, stop being a bitch, okay?" And I
She's
love
standing
you.
there on this like little stump right in front of you, and she just like holds her hands out like, "What?
We had
This
our
is
fun. It's over now.
the fun is never over."
Please don't. Just don't.
No, but
Would you
without
like
fun,
us to be murdered? Cause that's what's gonna happen next.
oh, you won't get murdered.
And don't use the M word,
Which
or he'll
word?
like come back and get us.
Oh, the moldy guy. No.
Just like be inconspicuous for once in your life.
You worry too much.
I don't usually, but you were very bad.
You used to laugh all the time. Now you're just stressed out.
Yeah, because we're in like a fucking war zone or something.
I don't like these new friends of yours.
Oh my god.
Well, once we get these tattoos off our arms, maybe we can like go on our merry.
They're not good for you. They make you
Well,
stressed.
as of right now, you're not good for me either. So unless you want me to summon a new
All I
familiar.
tried to do was make you laugh, and now you're turning it back on me and making it my fault.
Fiona, I love you. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. But You know, maybe we play tricks on our party members instead of guards that can fucking put us in jail.
But they're no fun.
Well, we'll have to
The
make
little
them
one.
fun.
And this is ironic coming from this 6.5 inch tall pixie woman. Is like, the little one. He tries to punch me.
What the fuck?
He did not.
Have you ever seen anything he didn't try to punch?
That's very true.
I've never seen him swat at anything. And you're invisible 9 times out of 10.
I
Ow.
fear for the turtle.
The turtle is not a turtle, it's a guard. And he wasn't even that cute.
Like, we had so much more fun when we were alone on the road.
Yeah, well,
Just
unless you
us
want us to
going where we wanted
die.
to go. We weren't gonna die. You got too much power for that. You're amazing. You know it.
Girl, shut up.
This is fucking beautiful.
Girl, you're amazing too. Anyway, just be good for like at least 24 hours, okay? Can we like shake on it?
She fades to invisibility with like a little burst of pixie dust, and then there's some giggling, and you hear no promises.
God damn it. Just don't fuck with the guards. Are you still there? Hello? Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on my way and assume that she'll find me at some point.
Oh, fuck.
Ghosted me. So fucking rude.
It's fucking beautiful, dude.
I'm gonna summon a new familiar. I'm gonna say that out loud and then. Just kidding.
Oh, holy shit.
All you know for certain is she's out there somewhere, and she's plotting.
We might not make it out of this town.
Shit.
So
Anyway, I'm gonna keep searching for my peeps.
from the rooftop, you zip down the broom to street level, and then you jump from like shadow to shadow, just making yourself invisible more often than not. So it's very similar to when you blink. It takes you a while to cross the city. Now, moving invisible, mostly invisible like you do, you're not having problems from guards. But you see a lot of heavily armored guard patrols up here in the north side of the city. And these patrols are twice the size of the ones you saw elsewhere.
Shit.
And they've got mages or priests with almost every patrol.
Does that mean anything?
It means whatever you want it to mean.
Okay.
For your entire trip, give me a stealth roll with advantage.
With what?
With advantage.
Oh.
Using your invisibility tricks, it's not that difficult. You glitched.
Oh, that was a
answer.
beautiful face for it to freeze.
I got another crit.
Okay.
I got an 8 in a crit.
Okay, so you move like a whisper across the city. Find yourself in the same streets and alleys near where that bar was. You don't remember where the bar was at. You came in from the south, you're coming in from the north now.
Okay. I'm just gonna like casually go in and out. Like, has anyone seen? Do I remember that chick's name, Olive or whatever her name was?
Well, you just said her name, so it's pretty good a chance you remember.
Yeah, but I don't remember if like we knew her name before they knew her name, so I don't want to meta.
She introduced herself when you first met.
Okay. Cool. So I'm be like, has anyone seen my friend Olive? Oh wait, has anyone seen my dear friend Olive? I'm very old and feeble, but I need to see my friend.
Where are you looking for her at?
In bars.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
don't remember, was it the Ravaged whore or like the disheveled wench.
The
was
ravished
Poor
whore.
women! Those poor
The
women!
ravished
Stay here,
whore.
ravished! They're only big
Bruised,
what they
yeah,
need.
bruised
Strumpet.
strumpet, which
Yeah,
admittedly is
those
not much
poor
better.
women! Oh my
I'm fucking getting that on a shirt. The ravaged whore.
It was something fucked up. I
That's
knew
me.
that.
That
If
is
I ever heard somebody say something that is,
the ravaged whore.
and like, it's
God
like,
damn it.
and I'm in disguise, would I have heard that at one of the bars? Because I'm doing it other way.
So you slip into one of the
God.
the bars, and you start asking around for Olive,
Fucking Jesus.
I just hear Olive, but
and nobody's seen her or admits to seeing her at least. And you're kind of sitting there pondering what to do next, thinking about when the last time you saw your familiar was.
Hmm.
When a young man runs into the bar and leans over to the bartender, really close to you, is like, "Hey, have you seen Olive?"
Wait, I'm also looking for Olive. I mean, I'm also looking for Olive.
Martini, first name.
Yeah, he kind of is stunned that someone was listening into a super secret public conversation. What? Who? What? How do you know Olive?
We're bandmates.
What?
Which band?
The new one that we're starting up. We haven't named it yet.
Oh, it's still top secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are
have
you
you seen her? Are you looking for her too? Let's look together.
Do you know the passcode?
Olive juice? Did it
Gross.
change? Oh my god, I could have sworn that's what it was yesterday.
It did not turn.
Fucking
Give me a
gross.
deception.
Olive
Fortunately,
juice.
I'm good at that.
Disgusting.
Ooh. 13?
Okay. So you spit out the phrase olive juice, much like anyone would who drinks olive juice. And
If you don't say it out loud, it looks like you're
and then you play it off like that was the last password you knew, and you're now worried that it's out of date. And like, that's not in my code book. What's the protocol do when the passcode's not in the code book?
I don't know. I guess just add it in and
Give me a
pretend it
big
was
ol'
there the whole time.
kiss.
That doesn't sound secure at all.
We'll have to revamp our security after we find Olive.
We do. Operational security in this town is atrocious.
Yeah, it is. So let's find her, okay?
Just give her a big ol' kiss.
Okay, yes, good. And then leans back over the counter and looks at the bartender. I really need to find Olive. Bartender.
Nobody responds.
Go ahead.
Yes, we do. Try to be persuasive. 15 plus... What is my persuasion? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24! That was a very, convincing nod.
So the bartender's gonna look over this. It's like, Olive was working out of the strumpet. You know, where that whatever incident was with the guards yesterday.
She's still there after all that?
I would guess not. Like, that place is burned, security-wise.
So where would the next place be? The fallback location. Plan B location. You know?
I'm sure she has a safe house.
Yeah, that.
We'll have to ask around.
Oh, fuck. Okay, more of this.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with you, kid. between the two of us, we'll lock down our security protocol.
Okay. So, where should we look next?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
I know. I've been to blah blah and blah because I didn't get names. So, and she wasn't there. So, what do you think?
I don't know. I haven't seen a superior in this organization in months. I'm thinking I might be the last one alive.
Well, all of us definitely alive yesterday. I saw her briefly before we got into town.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I don't want to take the pressure of leadership.
Well, I mean, I think you'd make a fine leader. Just from, what few minutes I've gotten to know you. I think you're very organized.
So you're giving this flattering conversation as you walk out the door of the bar.
I mean, code book. I never even thought of a code book. It's great.
And he's going off on all sorts of these conspiracy theories that you would probably like. Not so much conspiracy theories, but like he learned how to spy from reading James Bond novels.
Oh God.
Did you get your little thing out of the cereal box too? Yeah. No.
And he like
Decoder right. You got a decoder right.
Decoder. Yeah.
He straightens his shoulders and moves his jacket aside so you can see the silver pin pinned to his shirt.
Yeah, don't show. Oh,
I'm so impressed. I didn't save up enough tickets.
Just a little bit more skee ball.
Decoder right. It's Ovaltine. Ovaltine.
I never got mine.
Ovaltine.
For the sake of just moving this damn story along.
God.
Oh, now.
We walk into the right bar.
You two are discussing where to find Olive next. And walk into a nearby tavern to search, because you've been searching all of them on the way. And you see Wim and Lizdrada.
I'm
Oh, sorry, you don't see Wim and Lizdrada. You see Colt with two strange people.
Oh, wait! There's one of my people who was also looking for Olive. And some strange individuals.
I'm back.
They're fellow operatives, I mean. Let's go see if he knows where Olive is. Colt.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
Do you recognize me?
Hey, huh?
No.
Do you recognize my dimple?
New phone, who this?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yes.
Bernadette.
No. Yeah. No.
That's not a name. Fuck.
We know.
Bernadette is my name.
Yeah. We're gonna leave now. You can come with us.
Do I recognize the other two people, or is that with Estrada?
Don't worry about these two. They're my friends.
Oh, wait, hold on. Are you talking about us two?
I recognize you guys now. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Yeah.
I think we've deduced who we are.
Yeah.
Other than this kid.
Lyra's disguise kit. You know Lyra, so you can figure out this is Lyra in disguise.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Lyra.
But Lizdrada and Wim look completely different. They are no longer dwarf and tiefling. They are now human and human, I think.
Look,
Yeah.
I have blonde eyes. Isn't that so, white of me? Oh my god,
Totally.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's got ice.
Look.
Dumb as a brick can only be Lysistrata.
The
Wow,
true color of those,
bitch.
the true color for those eyes, if you're
What
gonna
hit
look it
list
up,
do you have?
would be they are the color Chad.
Who's?
Oh,
Thank you.
gross.
That's so Craig, Nick.
God, I know.
So, yeah. We're not gonna do an introduction in the middle of the bar, but
Oh boy.
we all know each other.
Yeah.
So let's go have a discussion elsewhere.
Other than this strange child who's with me now.
Yeah, what kind of hit list you got going
That's
on?
the same. Is that the same guy that
Yeah, he ran out of here looking for Olive, maybe
Yeah.
45 minutes ago.
So
you tell us that?
we have I'll look up at him and I go, I think we have a secondary plan for reaching her. I'm going to get them to take me where they were just a little while ago because she
Mhm.
might come looking for us there.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yes,
go.
you will.
I'm gonna go
I-
re-infiltrate
Uh,
where I was at before.
I grab a scruff. How can I trust you?
What?
He's
How
a very
can
good
I trust you?
operative.
He's
Oh.
a bard. He plays a really good harp.
He's got a
So
code
do we
book
all.
and a decoder ring.
No.
Yeah, you put box
Did
tops
you
in.
say
Get
no?
it. That's easy. Anyone get a box top?
No, he plays a really good harp.
Is that a code?
Yeah.
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 Who's your favorite
Take
band?
me to your harp. Is that also code?
Oh God, stop.
I'll lean in right to
What's your
Lyra's
favorite song?
ear and go,
What's your favorite song?
Like
he's
he's
a
just like trying to
harper.
slowly backing away from you guys.
Is
I
that
hold
a
the
bad
scruff.
thing?
Yeah,
I'm holding
you
his
probably
scruff.
should at
I
this
want to hold
point.
his clothes. I'm like, what's your favorite song?
I will scream.
I'm
don't
going.
know.
I'm gonna
That's a
fucking
really good song.
scream.
I like that.
Guys, I think we're okay. Let's just go meet our friend where
Oh.
we were previously at. This guy is
How-
fine.
For a bar, you would tell me is.
I'm just gonna follow
I'm
Colt.
gonna let
I
him
have no
go.
idea what's happening.
Yeah, me
I'm
neither.
Gonna go.
Let him go.
I'm gonna go.
What's your favorite
Goodbye.
song?
It was so nice to meet you, operative
Bye, you three.
Andy or whatever. So nice to meet
Just
you.
call him Operative Andy. And then
Operative Andy. Oh,
I don't
What is your
remember
song?
his name.
You play it.
Nice to meet you, secret spy guy.
So he's a bad guy?
I
He's
think
like
Billy is
two.
his favorite song.
So
I want to know.
doesn't
He's
it?
like 8
Yeah,
years old.
you move back to the garage.
Stealthily.
Okay, he was a harper, and calling him an operative in the middle of the bar is probably not good for his.
I didn't call him that.
How did he put it? Security protocol or something? Whatever that was.
I don't know. He was talking spy shit to me, and so I just like played along like I was a spy, but I don't really know what was going on.
So
I
when
just knew he was looking for Olive.
did you do that to our team?
I
Someone.
use thaumaturgy to like distract people as we're going back to where we need to go.
Guys, I have news!
what?
All the
I
news.
met Manchun.
Is that
Well,
something that you do with your
Manchun
mouth?
2. I call him New Prime. He's a clone.
Amazon Prime?
Prime
What?
Chew? What?
He's a clone. And he gave me some magic dust that can make us all invisible. And I go
Well, you can make people invisible, can't
filtrate
you?
stuff.
You said
Sorry, everything went black for a second. I was like, what the fuck? We're gonna infiltrate some
Who?
shit.
Who?
We're gonna get the mustache man.
Who did you see? What? Whom? What? Where? Why?
Manchun.
Manchun. He had a friend.
Most of you would recognize the name man.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
not
it-
really
but
him. It's his clone.
How do we know it's
Okay.
his clone?
Cause he told me.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
I
So
did an
what you're
insight check.
saying is the second part of the trilogy of Unholy We're Gonna Die
Yeah.
had you up in a meeting with him for a little while?
Wait, what? Yeah, some dude teleported me to the top of a tower. It's the big one right over there. Like, it was a really long walk, by the way. He did not willingly teleport me back. He just left and went into the floor. And
Oh,
that was a
shit,
little bit
too. F him.
rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't actually see the tower from here.
Oh,
Because-
well, it's that way, I think.
You could if it wasn't for the walls protecting the river on either side of the city.
Ah.
Oh. Well, in any case, he made me walk all the way back.
Okay.
But yeah. So he
Well, what happened
said
when you walked
the
back?
mustache man needs to be embarrassed in front of the church guy, or something like that.
What the fuck?
Okay, no,
What the fuck is happening? Mustache
No,
guy
I think
embarrassed
this
in
is
front of
clear.
church guy. Is
So
this
some
a weird
dude came
roleplay?
back.
So Fazul is the mustache man, right? And he's
Yeah.
the embarrassed for the fancy guy.
The High
Yeah,
Inquisitor.
some dude who's higher than that dude is back, and he needs to get embarrassed in front of the new dude so that our tattoo can go away.
Are you high? Like, that's what I want to
I
know.
can't
Our
really
tattoo
completely
is
remember the
get rid of-
conversation, but basically, once we infiltrate whatever we need to infiltrate, once we have our plan to infiltrate and embarrass him, it needs to
God.
be more than a pantsing, by the way. He said that for you to figure out what he was doing when he was doing something, so we could find out a way to make him look bad in front of his friends.
Oh, that would be that makes perfect sense to me.
I
And I have
have
magic
no idea
dust
what the
that
hell
makes
is
us
going
invisible
on.
for
But
3 times.
Okay, so I will make this as clear as possible. What she is saying is Fazul is in trouble. Manchun, not the real one, but some other guy that
Prime, new
wearing that
Prime.
title.
How
Yeah,
is it
Optimus
reactivated
Prime?
if
Who?
how is it reactivated if he's supposed to be a thing, right?
He got unlocked on accident, but the real
How could
Manchun
it be
doesn't
on
know.
accident? What's going on that makes it an accident?
He hit the wrong button and he got downloaded. And
God, I hate when I do
now
that.
he's
What
just
the-
in the world, and the real Prime doesn't know. So
I'm
he's
literally-
gonna become the
I'm
real
literally
Prime.
gonna walk away
I
from the
would kill
conversation
my soul.
because I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I'm
I
just
like to see like Lyra like making a chart in the dirt with a stick.
I'm gonna go over and join her and then try and do
Wait.
tic-tac-toe.
You have to-
So this is
Lyra.
like real Prime, right? So
It's
that
you
he
gotta
makes
draw
like
mustache.
It's a dream board.
And then there's like lines going all over the place.
he's got like
There's
many
wall
other
map.
primes, right? But this one secretly got activated because they hit the wrong
Oh
button.
Jesus
But
Christ!
this guy doesn't know. So this guy's gonna become this guy
It'll
once
be
we
so
kill
scary.
him.
You'll have all of them activated.
Because now that he's alive, he
Most
doesn't
of them
want to
will
be dead because that's fucked up.
Okay.
He's taking charge of his own life, guys, and we're gonna help him.
Well, I would like to take charge of my own, but he took it from me, so.
I don't know if
him.
it was him. I think it was real
You
Prime
know what?
or like a mustache guy who did that. I'm not actually sure.
Four souls, and there's nothing else here other than humans. Which, I mean, I love
If-
humans, they're lovely and great and amazing.
If
But
he talked to you, if Manchun talked to you, then we can be certain that it was not him that brought us to this point. In that it was Fazul who has us here. So we need to embarrass Fazul to get the bond
Mustache
off.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
To get the bond off. Yeah, okay. Makes
While
sense.
also stealing his
that
mustache.
story make us feel like we have to be compelled to do it? That story that we hear, that doesn't make
No.
us feel compelled to do anything.
Nope.
Well, we know that would happen if we.
You have not felt any impulse from the bonds so far.
Regardless of anything.
Which
I don't believe it.
which likely means that you haven't run into anything that would be a triggering event for one of the bonds. You haven't run into any programmed effects.
So what we are told Fazul put this in our arm, right? And we ran into Manchun, and he's saying it's going to
Ozzy,
trigger.
you have a question?
Waiting until she's done. I just want to let you know that I will.
Teacher.
No, I'm saying Fazul put the bond on, right? We know that much. But we are told from this secondary thing that's Manchun's clone that we do this thing that will remove our bond if we embarrass it.
Not
Something
exactly.
like that. So, like, basically, he was doing something bad, and we have to figure out what that is and expose him somehow for whatever he was doing. Because he was looking into something, or he was doing something that he wasn't supposed to do.
Fazul
I don't know.
Fazul was doing something.
Fazul is the High Priest of Bane.
Yes.
Which means that he has total and absolute control over the entire church structure in Zental Keep.
Yes.
Which gives him access to a lot of mercenaries, a lot of priests,
Yes.
a lot of power by his position as High Priest. Manchun's suggestion was to embarrass him and force the High Inquisitor to remove him from that position. Fazul would still need to be killed to free the bond, but that would be a lot easier if he did not have the full backing of the church.
And then the way that he said that we could figure out a way to embarrass him would be to investigate whatever he was recently doing. I don't really remember the deets on that. Maybe Fiona will.
She's just over on a box eating a cheese sandwich.
You're back? Where the fuck did you get
Did you
that
see that?
sandwich?
You don't know.
Like points. Takes a bite of sandwich.
Yum yum yum.
Okay.
As long as it wasn't a guard's lunch.
Probably was.
She goes invisible.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
So we just need to find Olive and Volna.
And trip a guy, apparently a high priest, who is embarrassed.
Not
No,
like that. He has to get, like, in trouble. We're gonna expose him for his bad deeds.
Bad blood.
Well, does it sounds to me like, now, are you saying that he's, like,
Do we
I
know
don't
how
know, do they think he's
are-
overstepping his bounds as leader, like he's doing bad things he shouldn't do? Or
He's
is he
doing something that could get him into trouble. I just don't know what it is.
I think it's
Lastrada,
bad.
Yeah.
Regardless,
How
I think
about we
either man
do
are
a
awful.
religion check.
A religion check, huh?
He secretly follows somebody else.
Ha!
Oh,
I
she-
fooled all of you. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I'm into Asmodeus.
Oh,
actually, if you didn't know this, but I follow my Lord and Savior, Satan. Let's see.
Saltine, he prefers.
Saltine.
Meladominion.
22.
All right, that's what we need to follow.
22? Okay.
Planito.
Nice.
You don't know that much about specifics about the teachings of Bane, but you're having a hard time wrapping your brain around what would be a bad deed for an evil god.
Maybe it's a good deed. Maybe he's giving, donations to, like, the
Yeah.
Y.
And to go beyond the fourth wall a little bit, the Church of Bane kind of has a reputation of working like the Sith. Master apprentice, there can be only one. The threat is always from below. Someone's looking for advancement. So it's kind of a cutthroat power structure they have.
Yeah, so it's kind of it's a whole weird situation. I'm gonna continue playing tic-tac-toe with Volna in the dirt right now, because I think my brain exploded.
I think it's a.
I'm still recovering from the explanation that
great
we
evils.
were given earlier about.
I'm not a great storyteller.
Oh, we're not.
Something about Amazon Prime. I don't know. Like,
No,
it just happened.
Could it be something like I knew a lot of people that
They're all
that
evil. They're
were-
trying to hoodwink us. I think.
No, that were heads of certain guilds, and what they would do is instead of taking the philosophy of the guild, they would start to do these things where they would pull off a little extra for themselves.
Oh yeah, embezzlement would absolutely qualify.
So could
That's
he be
what it was.
Could he be doing something like that?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he's doing stuff to benefit himself and not the church. So we have to figure out what that is. I'm sorry, this religious bullshit and political bullshit is really not my cup of tea. I just want to rob people.
I just want
to
to rob
more powerful
people.
than the other. They're all doing the same thing. We need to get all three of them.
Well,
Manchun, other Lord Chats.
Well, I like New Manchun. He's a pretty solid guy, and he looks like Tom Hardy.
Oh my god.
I don't know who Tom Hardy is. Who is it? Weird.
Oh my
god! You don't know who Tom Hardy is?
I personally know. but now my character, I'm trying to go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
What?
Gull.
Just,
You mean
Alright,
He has a
other
really nice booty.
conversation, But it
so
doesn't matter. They're all towards the same thing, regardless. Whether for themselves, but they're still for the same god that is on their arm, and there's still another one after. Why would you even want to get one over the other? I think eradicate them all.
I think we've got
because
to that.
we can't.
I think we got to the
One
point
at a
tonight where
time.
we should call it here for the night.
Hi guys.
Next week we're not going to be streaming because me, Nick, and Lauren will be at PAX Unplugged.
Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful.
Yep, it's going to be Philly in December, and you have no idea what the weather's going to be like, but it's probably going to suck.
Don't worry, guys. I'll cover it for you. I'll play the stream next week.
Hot
by myself.
hands.
Just play Christmas music will be amazing.
Yes.
Please, play Christmas music. That's all I need. It'd be great.
No, seriously,
No.
get hand warmers.
Dude, yeah.
No.
Christmas music would be a human rights violation if they played it in a prison, and yet it's legal to play in retail.
Yeah, but
Um,
if I want to play it voluntarily on my own time, I will do that. But
We
I do not want to
literally
be.
listen to
I'm
NPR.
Elf. I'm sorry. I'm Elf. I'm
We've
If
got
I-
3 versions of the
Rank
Grinch
it
Stole
and Bass
Christmas
is in my
on
blood,
our
I'm-
playlist this year. Anyway,
really
What is it? What is it, Kevin?
3 different versions of Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, I was gonna say.
And I think that's a horrible story because he gave up on his convictions too easily.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say the true version
Make
is the
it a
Mariah
one
Carey
shot.
version.
Make
She's
it a one
clean.
shot for Christmas. Do it. You need to. How to Steal Christmas. All rogues. Oh, that's
The Who's poisoned him. That's why his heart grew that
Yeah.
big. It was all poison.
So next week we're not gonna have any sessions because of PAX. Going into to December, things are gonna get a little wonky with the holidays. We're gonna try to play more often than not, and we absolutely do plan on having some type of New Year's Eve stream. To be determined on who's attending, but I want to have at least 5 people from I don't care which group on stream that night, and we'll play something. Until then, you can track me down at Evil Sales Ass on Twitter, and we're gonna pass things off to Lauren.
Hi, I'm Lauren. You can find me on Twitter at The Splintering. That's all I do. I'm not that fancy. I'm really not. I'm trying to be fancier, but not helping. I will over Nick. You handsome W.
Hi. Oh, thank you. I am straight ass right now, but thank you. You can find me at BlueOran94YT on Twitter, and also the Carpe Winners page, or just BlueOran94 on PlayStation, because I've been hitting that Call of Duty Modern Warfare a little too hard lately, and oh my god, I can't stop. So that's me. It's currently snowing, and I'm gonna have to wake up at probably like 4 in the morning to get the stuff out. So hey, guess who's next? I don't know. Is it going to be Rozzy?
Rude. So Cinder Wizard on Instagram and Twitch is change Pokies. Cause I got the new Pokemon. And then Cinder_Wizard PS4 if you want to shoot some people in Modern Warfare with me and Nick. Cool.
Yes.
I didn't get that.
Derek, you can find me at Disposable Idiot on Twitter. And as Kevin said, it'll be a couple weeks, maybe on and off or whatever. But the Friday game is planned to come back. We will also do the other streams like as they're available. I will be around. So you guys have a good night.
Have a good one. Nick, shut
Alrighty.
this thing down.
No.
Do your job.